Welcome in, everybody. This is the wide receiver episode for Week 7 over on OwnersBox. If you have not played OwnersBox yet, it is the best place to play daily fantasy sports. They have super flex lineups. They have lightning lineups. You have to give it a try. If you decide to try OwnersBox, use the link in our description. Use code MENLY when you sign up. We are matching deposits up to $500 over on OwnersBox. Soda is going to lead us off with some honorable mentions at receiver. Soda, what do you got for us?
Let's kick it off with Devontae Adams. He's got to answer the call on the field because he's got some off-field troubles right now. Then we got Wan'Dale Robinson returning, expecting good things. And I don't want to give too much of a spoiler alert, but if it wasn't for his teammate, Alec Pierce would be in our top 5 this week.
Perfect. All right, that'll jump us right into the top 5. Coming in at number 5 is Lions wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown. He is 6,400 going against Dallas Cowboys, who are ranked 24th against receivers. Soda, you loved Amon-Ra St. Brown this week. Tell us why.
I do. This is one of my favorite plays because I think he's forgotten. People are forgetting how good he has been last year, early this year. Then he had to fight an injury, and he's coming off a bye week, so he should be fully healthy. Expect him to return to full form and have a big game.
Yeah, for sure. Dallas-Detroit has a high point total. I want to say it's 49, so this could be a high-scoring game. I'm excited to see what Amon-Ra St. Brown does, and I like the point you made. In tournaments, I think a lot of people are going to fade him based on what they saw last week, so Amon-Ra St. Brown could be a great option, especially in tournaments. That leads us to number 4, and we must just love rookies this week because we got Drake London going against the Cincinnati Bengals, who are ranked 23rd against receivers at 5,600. Soda, what do you think about Drake London?
You said it.
He's that dog.
Another one for the rookie. Yeah, apparently my dog loves him this week too. But another rookie, but expecting a shootout in this game and liking the potential there.
Yeah. The Falcons ran the ball like 40 times or something last week. I don't think that's going to happen this week. They got that 47-point game total going against Cincy, and I think Drake London is going to be heavily involved. And at that $5,600 price, I think he's a great play to get into lineups. Brings us to number 3, and it is Green Bay Packers receiver Allen Lazard going against Washington, who's ranked 30th against receivers. Soda, what do you think about Allen Lazard this week?
Yeah, I think you'll see this later in our tight end shows too, but Randall Cobb being out, Packers have got to get something going offensively, and Lazard's kind of the trusted piece for Aaron Rodgers. So,
yeah, Soda said it. Randall Cobb, I think I don't know how long he's out, but he got wheeled off last week. And Allen Lazard has been seeing a lot of targets. He is the clear number 1. I like a few Packers receivers this week. If you want to go with a little bit cheaper option, Romeo Doubs is only 5,100, and he's also been seeing a fair amount of targets. That brings us to number 2. Soda mentioned him already. It is Colts receiver Michael Pittman going against Tennessee, who is ranked dead last against wide receivers. Pittman's averaging 17 fantasy points a game, costs $6,500. Soda, what do you think about Michael Pittman against Tennessee?
yeah, sorry for the spoiler alert, everybody. This was a given top 5, though, so you probably already knew. I think Matt Ryan showed some promise last week getting things back together. You said it about the Titans' defense. Love this play as a number 1 option.
Yeah, they had a couple slow offensive weeks against Tennessee and Denver, but Michael Pittman was back against the Jaguars. And if you'll notice here, he has 0 touchdowns, and I think he is due for one. Especially getting 16 targets last week, he is due for a touchdown. Michael Pittman is our number 2 receiver this week. And that leads us to our number 1 wide receiver this week. And we are going back to that Cincinnati-Atlanta game for Bengals receiver Jamar Chase, who's averaging 18 fantasy points a game, costs $6,700. Soda, Jamar Chase.
Yeah, we said it earlier. It's going to be a shootout. expect the shootout. This was one that you could not talk me out of. He was going to be my number one option this week. I am expecting that shootout, expecting a big game. Don't miss out on Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Bengals offense is starting to click a little bit. We're not quite sure what we're going to get with T. Higgins. He upset me a couple weeks ago. Wasn't on the injury report. Just did not get many snaps. But Jamar Chase should be good to go. And I think we will see a high-scoring affair between Cincinnati and Atlanta. So to recap, our top 5 wide receivers. At number 5, we had Amon-Ra St. Brown. Number 4, Drake London. Number 3, Alan Lazard. Number 2, Michael Pittman. And number 1, Jamar Chase. We hope everybody has a great week over on OwnersBox. Stay manly, everybody.